Congratulations, class of 2024, and welcome to Colgate. My name is Avery Brooke, and I'm a rising senior. We're here to share some highlights of Colgate's history and traditions.
Hi everyone, my name is Ellie Casera and I'm from Jackson Hole, Wyoming, and I'm a member of the Colgate class of 2021. We are so excited to welcome you to campus. Now I'm going to tell you a little bit about our lucky number 13. So Colgate was founded by 13 men with $13 and 13 prayers in 1819. So last year was our bicentennial year. If you've been on tour of campus, you probably remember that 13 pops up all over the place. Our address is 13 Oak Drive in Hamilton. Our zip code in Hamilton is 13346, so the first two digits are 13 and the last three sum to 13. Also, for example, there are 13 steps in each flight of stairs in Alumni Hall, an academic building on campus. Probably most importantly though, every single Friday the 13th is International Colgate Day. It's a chance for all of the Colgate community, students, families, friends, and faculty to come together, sport their Colgate gear, and celebrate.
The day before classes begin, your new life at Colgate starts with our traditional convocation ceremony. You are welcomed by President Casey and the esteemed members of the faculty. You are introduced to the torch, which appears on Colgate's seal as the light of knowledge in darkness, that old song of yore, the Colgate alma mater, and the university's excellence in academic rigor. At convocation, it all becomes real that for the next 4 years, this beautiful campus with grand buildings like the Colgate Memorial Chapel and Lawrence Hall with the Colgate motto, Deo Os Veritati, written over the entryway, will be your home. Outside, beloved Willow Path and Taylor Lake will be your escape to nature. According to legend, it's destiny that couples who have their first kiss on Willow Path will marry.
So if you got a chance to take a physical tour of Colgate, you probably remember receiving one of these. They're so good. I wish I could have one right now because it's really hot down here in Georgia. The Colgate admissions office hands out these delicious Bryn Dairy ice cream cookie sandwiches to all the prospective students and families who come to tour Colgate. Like many other Colgate traditions, food is a cornerstone to the campus experience. In the fall, there are also a lot of other events and stuff to look forward to that food would be present at, but just is present for everybody to enjoy. Whether it's Alana-Palooza, which is the multicultural celebration showcasing live entertainment, student talent, and that barbecue, or Homecoming, where alumni return and we cheer on our teams with Wherever You Go, Go Gate. I love Homecoming, so much fun. And wrapping up each semester, one of the most anticipated events is Dance Fest, a high-energy, entirely student-choreographed show featuring hundreds of dancers from 20-plus different dance groups. Few events bring the Colgate community together like this showstopper, which packs the Colgate Memorial Chapel every single performance.
An amazing fact about Colgate is that we have, in our collections, a dinosaur egg. It was part of a nest of 13 eggs discovered on July 13, 1923, on an expedition in Mongolia. With so many 13s in the story, it seemed like fate that Colgate trustee Colonel Austin B. Colgate purchased the egg in a national auction and then donated the egg to Colgate in 1924. For years, the egg was on display and made easily accessible. But maybe it was a little too accessible, because 2 Colgate students of the class of 1958 stole it from its glass case in Lathrop Hall in 1957. Once it was discovered that the egg was missing, law enforcement began an investigation. Feeling that they were in hot water, the students returned the egg to the porch of a local Catholic priest's house in Hamilton. But not knowing that the object wasn't a rock, this priest kicked it into the bushes. A few days later, the egg was safely returned to the university and has been protected ever since. The Lindsley Museum in the Ho Science Center has a great exhibit on the egg that everyone can check out.
As we're located in central New York, winter in the snow can feel like an eternity. So when the nice weather finally returns, we love to make the most of it. Spring brings more celebrations, like Martin Luther King Jr. Week, with its keynote speaker and a day of service for the community. Gospel Fest, a night of song by well-known gospel artists, and Colgate's own Sojourners Gospel Choir. Queer Fest, a celebration of LGBTQ+ identities, as well as the challenges they still face. And lastly, Spring Party Weekend, widely referred to as simply SPW, a weekend of fun, food, and memorable times with friends right before finals. The warm weather also reminds us to honor and protect our natural environment. In April 2019, Colgate was delighted to become the first higher education institution in New York to achieve carbon neutrality, and sustainability continues to be a high priority for us. Colgate's Office of Sustainability hosts the 13 Days of Green, an opportunity for campus to engage in efforts by offering lectures, movie screenings, and hands-on activities like a pop-up thrift shop, all in the days leading up to Earth Day. I think my favorite part of Colgate in the spring is that first warm day when it hits about 50 degrees and everyone's outside studying outside of the coop or outside of the library, or they're on the quad with their friends and everyone just has a smile on their face. It's truly such a collective happiness that first day of spring, and it's my favorite part of every year.
Over the past 200 years, Colgate has established a rich history filled with many traditions. Now, we are so excited for you to join us in that legacy and in creating your own story within Colgate's narrative. After all, traditions and history can start with people just like us in moments just like these.